you've ever wondered what my life looks like for 24 hours, let me just tell you, it's pretty intense. It's currently 11:27. I am driving to Fort Lauderdale Collection South. It is a car dealership that has this car that I'm looking at purchasing. I'm heading there, and then shortly after, I'm hopping on a jet going to New York, meeting with the goalie team, and then spending 24 hours in New York. So let's go drive, look at this potential car that I'm looking at buying, and then head to the airport. Okay, so I just made it to the dealership, which is right behind me. I'm not going to record out of respect for them and their privacy, but I will get some clips on my phone, so I'm going to switch to my phone.
The car.
I mean, I like it. It works for me. So.
It's got attitude, you know what I mean? It's a bad boy.
Looks great.
I like the black and yellow.
Yeah, my friends are saying it's like Batman spec.
It's a what?
It's like Batman spec.
It's a Batman. That's exactly it. He's not right. Wrong. That's the way I see it. It's a bad boy.
Yeah.
With the windows on the bottom, it's sick.
I know. Like, some of them actually don't have that.
No, this has the windows.
Yeah, that's good.
Very important. It's very
That's good.
important.
So, as you just saw in that clip, I went to go check out the car. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful, beautiful car. I do think it's been tracked because the brakes looked a little bit worn on the carbon ceramics. But right now I'm at this coffee shop. It's currently 1:12 and my flight's at 2:30. So I'm like 10 minutes from the airport. I'm going to hang out here for, let's say, 45 to an hour, get some work done, and then just get to the airport early. Coffee has been acquired, and I got a little bit of work done. Talked to my buddy Alex. He's looking to buy a Mandarin Oriental right now. I am currently 7 minutes away from the airport. My CarPlay didn't connect for some reason. It's raining a bit, so hopefully there's no delays again. I might just go right into the meeting, to be honest, meet up with the guys, and then check in later tonight to Soho House. 24 hours, not even 24 hours in New York. So I have made it to, I'm in New Jersey right now. We're gonna go take an Uber from New Jersey to the Oriental or Mandarin Oriental in New York. 2 minutes away. I forgot to do the concierge thing because, well, I didn't forget, but there was no service. Like, the Wi-Fi sucked on the plane, so I wasn't able to do that, but 2 minutes, gonna head over and then meet with the team over for dinner. And I'm a couple hours late, but it is what it is. Stuff happens. My flight literally got delayed. They canceled it, but luckily I know the guys over here at Late Aviation, so they took care of me for the night. Headed up to the 35th floor. I gotta go to the 35th, walk to the lobby, go to the right, and then get buzzed up to the 53rd, which is where I'm meeting the team. So, already here, I literally hopped off the plane, immediately came here, like 30 minutes, and hopped into this meeting, and then I gotta book my stay at Soho House because I haven't done that yet, but I've done it a billion times, so it should be fine.
Okay, good. See, everything works out. You guys, you ended up coming a little bit late, Caleb, but
Yeah.
you are.
Have a safe trip back. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch tomorrow and then
I have made it with Charlie. We made it out the meeting. It's currently 11:23. We're gonna head over to the cigar lounge.
Glasses have blue light, that's why I'm wearing them. I'm not an asshole walking with glasses at night.
He
Or
is.
maybe
He is that guy.
I just can't put in my pants or something.
He just needs a cigar in the mouth.
I need a big stick in my mouth.
You need a
and I can
JBL
get over-
speaker.
Yes. Yes.
And then he's a true New Yorker. We're literally next to Central Park right over there. Gonna go hit up a cigar lounge, get a bit of work done, and then
We're here to buy the building at the top of the one tower right now.
we're here to move in, buddy. We already bought that.
Yep.
Where's it at? Oh, all the way up there. Actually, it's hidden.
He's
and
right
then,
next to that steakhouse we went to.
Yeah. Quick trip to New York. 24 hours for me. I'm gone at like 2 o'clock tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Hopping back on the jet, back to Miami. Finished up at the cigar lounge. It's currently 1:20 a.m. Just checked into the hotel. I literally booked this last minute, so let's see. I already put my stuff down, but interesting setup. I can be in the bath while in a meeting. Nice. How's the view? Any view? Maybe in the morning. But I am literally here for the next 6 hours, and then some snacks actually. Bit of snacks. Flight is at 12. Taking the jet back, and then going to be back in Miami literally in no time at all. That was not even 24 hours. A total of 20 hours in New York. Meeting couldn't have gone any better. Absolutely incredible. And I was writing a tweet on Twitter basically saying how I'm kind of restructuring my company a little bit. And let me explain to you guys more about this. And what I mean by this is I am no longer interested in working with brands at all, with the exception of anybody that's looking not just for somebody to run Google ads or somebody to just, rent ad accounts from. What I want to work with, and I've actually let a lot of clients go because of this, is I'm no longer wanting to essentially work for somebody rather than work with somebody. Because running an agency, there's a stigma behind it. Just like girls with OnlyFans, there's a stigma behind running an agency, and it's that most brands have a foul taste for agencies, so they're actually undervalued. I've worked with the literal largest companies in the entire world for e-commerce, and well, that's aside from like Shein and like the conglomerates, but in terms of D2C, I work with the biggest brands, and in order to maintain, I guess, my focus, I'd rather work with significantly smaller amount of companies that are doing 100 million, 200 million, upwards of a few $1 billion per year, rather than trying to take a retainer for 5K, 10K, 15K a month. I want the big companies that I'm not just a media buyer, I'm a growth partner with. We're going to basically inject ourselves into the companies and be able to run them as internal operators who's going to do a full audit of all marketing channels and oversee everything. We'll still run the ads, we'll still optimize the funnels, we'll still build out advertorials or pages or do our CRO work that we're good at. But we're going to do more than just media buying. And the whole goal is to, obviously, let's say if we can sign one brand every 6 months or one huge brand a year, that's more of the position of where I want to be. Right now, I don't even know anymore. It's like I have right around 40 employees. My peak literally a month ago was 45 employees. Let some people go, just because I think that I can make more money without actually having a bunch of employees. And I just, as I'm building out my software, the thing is, I'm not looking for anything short term. I don't want to be with a brand for 3 months, for 4 months, for 5 months. I want long-term partnerships where we all grow together in the end. I have been in every single ad account you could think of. I have access to every single ad account you could think of. I've seen every single ad account you could think of. And me and my employees and my partners, we know what it takes to build a very successful company. Whether it's on the TikTok side, the Google side, the Snapchat side, the Instagram and Facebook side, we have been in the biggest companies, we're inside the biggest companies, and so we know exactly what it takes in order to build a company from $50 million a year to $200 million a year. We literally know it might be a small, simple tweak. A small, simple tweak that we just apply to these accounts and instantly have a massive lift across the brand. I'm gonna quote one of my clients here. I won't say his name, but he's a well-known automotive YouTuber. He said, Caleb, you need to realize that you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, test whatever you want, try whatever you want. In the end, as long as you get what you're doing done, and as long as it's working, that's all I care about. He doesn't care to hear, oh, I'm going to do this strategy or that strategy, as long as it's working. And he said an additional 0.5% of revenue
top line revenue for the whole year makes him an additional $500,000 in profit. So I took that to heart, and that's what I'm doing. And we're injecting ourselves to be internal teams with these companies. Think of like a consultant, but on steroids, because unlike consultants, we're actually getting work done and literally exploding these companies and making the founders extremely rich. And obviously we're getting compensated in return. So moving forward, DTCMA is going to be Run Ads AI. Run Ads AI is a first to market AI agent that is right now in beta testing for Google Ads. So we're still going to have the agency. DTCMA is going to still exist. And my employees on behalf of Run Ads AI are actually going to be the ones that are going to be the prompt engineers or the prompt managers or prompt manager media buyers, prompt buyer. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We're media buyers at the end of the day. We're media buyers, we're growth consultants, we are people that know how to grow businesses. And with Run Ads AI, it is something that is obviously first to market. I can work on an ad account for 6 hours a day. Those other 18 hours are totally unseen. I guess you could think of it like this. Think of a VA that works 24/7, around the clock, never stops talking to you, and never stops managing your ads. That is basically what I've created, but in AI form. It is an AI autonomous agent that works as a Google Ads media buyer, and the only manual work behind the scenes is actually either me or my employees going through prompting what needs to get done. And the AI itself will be able to take what we want, take the spin goal, take the ROAS goal, the CPA goals. It will build PMAX, shopping, search, demand gen, video ads. This is currently going to be rolled out at the end of the quarter or quarter one, where we're going to be able to have the Video 3 API access to where you can actually generate YouTube videos itself inside of our platform. And then we have a simple agent as well, and a sequence that is proprietary for us, where we're going to be able to take those videos, store them locally on a server, and then from the server, it's going to take those videos that you created as an ad, it's going to upload them to YouTube. It's going to write the copy for the headline, it's going to write the description, and it's also going to copy the share link, the URL that it essentially needs in order to embed it into YouTube campaign. So once we have that information, we take that URL, and then we basically prompt, we're saying, hey, Run Ads AI agent, or whatever I want to call it, I want to run a YouTube ad. We just uploaded this one. Here's the context behind it. We want to spend $2,000 a day, and we want to maintain a 2 to 2.5x ROAS in platform. So what the AI will do is obviously it's going to build the campaign. It's going to write the copy. It's going to do the CTAs, the targeting. Basically, the more you give, the more it gives out. And we're going to be doing this autonomously. So you could build, launch, create, scale YouTube campaigns within a day, essentially. You can have full-on production videos created within 1 day on YouTube, posted and launched and micromanaged 24/7, and scaling those campaigns. So a lot of things are obviously happening very quickly. That's just an example of what we have with Run Ads AI. And not only that, we have Google Merchant Center feed optimization that AI is going to be able to duplicate your product 5 to 10 different times, test the feeds, or test the feed labels or the item IDs or the products essentially with the best titles, the best images, and it's going to take those, prioritize those in a shopping campaign, scale those, once again, autonomously 24/7 behind our backs. And the only thing we see is we just see the dashboard. We see the money coming in, and we're able to continuously scale beyond that. So as you would use ChatGPT, as you would use Claude or any AI softwares to just chat, think of what it gives back to you. You're feeding it an input, it's giving out an output. That's exactly what's happening on Run Ads AI.
I ended up staying up late until like 4 or whatever time it was, because I'm editing this, and could have had a editor do it, but I have a specific style that I'm looking for. So until an editor understands what I'm looking for, I'm going to be editing my videos. Plus, I actually have fun doing it. These elevators are super interesting. They have these screens that almost look like it's not 3D, but interesting depth. I'm gonna grab this coffee right now and then head to the airport. So at this point, I actually know this area fairly well. I've been here like 5 times in the past 2 months. And whether it was for Google, whether it was for, really anything else, any other event that I was hosting, which hosted a pretty big event. There was like 200+ people that came. I was sick, but look at this area. actually nice and open. And then this is the Soho House, which is dope. But where I'm going is actually right across the street, and it's a great coffee shop. So I set my Uber to pick me up actually at the Soho House, and then heading to the airport. Need to get there a little bit earlier, that's what they said. So getting to Miami. Alright, can I get a honey vanilla latte with almond milk? Coffee's been acquired. I actually wanted a iced latte, but I'll stick with warm. Headed to the airport now. Should be back around 3 or 4. I actually think I messed up here because I actually sent to the wrong airport. So now I gotta go to the airport, Uber to my car at another airport. But luckily it's not too far, so it should be fine. As you can see, I made it back to the airport. I'm literally gonna be here for the next 5 minutes, but hop on the plane and then head over to Miami. Good. So I just got off the plane and I made a little bit of a mistake. Not really, kind of knew this. I just didn't realize how far it was. So I flew out of West Palm Beach, KPPL, or KBPL, I don't know, whatever it was, yesterday. It's an hour and a half from where I live. Today, I'm in Fort Lauderdale and it's an hour drive to go up and get my car. So I got an Uber. Gotta go 50 miles to retrieve my car. Literally 50 miles to Atlantic Aviation. I should have thought that one through for sure. I don't know why they set it up as like both airports, because that is just... I've flown out of where we are now in Fort Lauderdale before. Never done West Palm Beach, so I don't know why there was 2 different routes, because I only do one route normally. Super frustrating. But no matter what, today's a beautiful day. Beautiful day, thank God. We made me happy. So that's all that matters. We have finally made it to my car. So thank God. It's been an hour drive, but we are back. Hello, Porsche. Throwing my bag everywhere. Holy moly. This driver was also going so slow, so I was very happy to get here. Oh man, it is currently 4:21, and so that will actually wrap the video, because technically I kind of started here, and so wrapping up the video where I started. That's been more than 24 hours, because I left right around, I don't know, like 2 yesterday. You guys will see the video at least. Now I'm headed back to the house, but I have a weekend in the life of me and a weekend in life coming out, along with a few more educational and informational stuff. So if you guys have enjoyed, this video, please feel free to give it a like or a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. It's the simple things that continue to keep me motivated to keep posting. And then that's all I got. Peace.